Namaste. Welcome to our day 16, Peace through Power of Fearlessness. Inner Peace to Global Peace. 21 days, blissful journey and meditation. And today is day 16. So I'm SatyaKalra, your host and Path to Anandam, the founder of Path to Anandam, the blissful living. That's what Path to Anandam stands for. And I'm happiness coach, your guide, your coach for your transformation. And together we are going to learn how to overcome fear which we might be holding in certain areas of our life. And that is going to result more peace, more happiness, more anandam for us, which is our birthright to be happy, blissful, which reflects in our external world. Because we become more successful, we become more happy, more smiling, more healthy, more prosperous, more abundant. So every way we are going to be blissful. And today, together, we are going to learn what is fear. Do I have any fear? Am I holding any fear? And how to get rid of that fear? And we might also discuss the science of fear. And then through mantras, through meditation, we will manifest that. So thank you very much for joining. And are you ready to overcome your fear? Just write it down in the comment section that yes, I am ready. So what is fear? My definition of fear is that fear is such a negative emotions which anticipates that something bad is going to happen to me. Whether it is based on previous experiences or a real situation or anticipated situation. But whenever the fear comes, our body reacts to it. And sometimes fear comes so much that we kind of feel frozen. We can't even move. I could share one story with me, which is a real story. That I used to be very afraid of dogs. Because I had seen in my life in India, many, many years ago, almost 50 years ago, that when people used to be bitten by a dog, most likely those dogs had rabies, which means those people have to go and get the shots, and such a big needle shot right in their belly button. For 40 days, one shot per day. And I heard such a horror stories about that. Fortunately, I was saved. But I heard so much about it that I developed fear for dogs. And any time I saw a dog in my life, I would freeze. I would get so tensed. And finally, I decided that I'm going to make friendship with dogs. So little by little, I start pampering dogs. I used to go to places where they were the trained dogs, so there was no threat. But overcoming my fear, I would go to the places, pet places, shops, where they had the good trained dogs. And I will start touching them, petting them. And at one time, I had a dog in my house. So I had a dog. So how I got over little by little. So sometimes these fears are anticipated, but certain other fears are real because something happened to us. Thank you very much for sharing your likes and hearts. So please continue to send, and thank you very much for joining, and also please send and share this information to your friends, family members. So if they cannot come and join us right now, they can watch our replay. And we will also be posting on YouTube. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel. So every time we post our new video, you will be informed. So thank you very much for joining. So some of the fears are real. We had bad experiences. Some of the fears are anticipated. And some of the fears, we have some information in our subconscious mind. We have heard from other people. We have observed it. Like, for example, those rabies dogs, even though I did not have my personal experience, but I had enough stories. So my mind was filled with fear from dogs. So we have to train ourselves little by little, but at the same time, we have to believe in ourselves that we could do it. Today, the whole subject is fear to freedom via faith. So we have to believe in ourselves that we are capable of getting the freedom from this fear. And we also have to have a faith in ourselves. At the same time, we are never alone. We always have a companion of Almighty. So help is always available. In fact, in Bhagavad Gita, it talks a lot about fear because Arjuna became very fearful when he saw big armies on the both sides and his dear family members arrayed in the battlefield. And he freaked out. He became so fearful just of the thought that I might kill these people, or these people might get killed by me during this war. And with that thought, he became so fearful. His body was shivering. He could not stand anymore. And he became totally quiet. And he put his arrows and bows down and he said, "This is it. I cannot perform my responsibilities here." So he totally became paralyzed at that time with that thought, which is called, he was frozen. His body was overtaken by toxins, by hormones, by biochemicals which were releasing due to fear. And those toxins, what happened? What is the science behind fear? When one is fearful, then our brain sends the signal in the form of biochemical, which is ACTH, it's the hormones, to our adrenal gland. And then adrenal gland secretes cortisol, which is basically causes the stress and other biochemicals, and due to that the muscles get tensed, our heart stops pumping, our brain stops functioning. At that time we cannot think straight, and physically we become so weak that we can't stand up. Sometimes we have to sit down like Arjuna did. And that's why Lord Krishna said, Abhay, fearless. He calls the fearlessness is a divine quality. It's the nature of consciousness. Because the fear is the quality of our lower self. It is one of the vices, considered to be vices. It's one of the vices or bad qualities we have. And I want to make clear here that all the fears are not bad. Some of the fears are very useful. Like when we have children in the family, and we have to guide them properly that if they jump from these areas, they're going to fall and they're going to break their bones. They might get killed too. So bringing that awareness is very, very important. Also, if there are hazardous conditions on the street and we get the warning signals through media that these roads are blocked due to certain calamities, whether it could be a storm, could be snowfalls, whatever the reasons are. So if we are careful and with that fear of getting into accidents, we try to go on the detour or try to take other roads. So those kind of fears are good. So we have to know, we have to live in the awareness that what are our fears. In fact, make a list, as I have been saying all the time. Every day, one of the things I talk about, that live in awareness and make a list of that what are my barriers to peace. And today we are talking about fear. So we are learning how to overcome our fear so we can experience more peace within ourselves. And we can be more healthier, more happier. So how can we overcome with that fear? So live in awareness, make a list of that we have a fear, a particular situation, because there are many types of fears. Fear of falling, fear of losing relationship, fear of getting sick, losing our health, fear of losing our job, fear of losing or due to some calamities, some earthquakes. So all those fears, and the biggest fear is the fear of death, which is totally a different subject to talk about it. But that is the biggest fear. So all the fears are not bad, but some of the fears are anticipated. And in Bhagavad Gita, it says, fearless, be fearless. So then the question comes, how could I become fearless? Is it just like a splinter? which I can just take a forceps and take it out of my body? Or is this more than that? And in my experience, overcoming fear has several steps. First, I have to be aware of it, that I have a fear. Then I have to accept it, that yes, I do have a fear. Unless I accept it, I cannot do anything about it. And once I accept it, then I have to figure it out. Where is this fear coming from? And I give you example of that dog, my situation with the dog. So I analyze it, that why I was so fearful of dogs. And when I looked back in my life, immediately I got the answer that I had experienced many people around me who were bitten by dogs, and I have seen them suffering, and that's why I developed that fear. So once I was aware of it, I accepted it, and then I could do something about it. So I went to the place, pet shops, and practice. So finally I got rid of it. So be aware of it, accept it, and do something about it. Then we can get rid of fear. Fear is not something that we can turn off and on light and then it disappears. We have to work on it. So we have to believe in it, that yes, I can rise above the fear. So I have to believe in myself. At the same time, I have to also believe and have a faith that I am not alone. I have an Almighty with me. Like Arjuna, he had a Lord Krishna with him, and he uplifted him step by step with wisdom of Bhagavad Gita and guided him. So the help is always available to us as well. So we have to have a faith in ourselves, and I'm going to share with you. It is comes in one of my book, which is in the Prosperity Forever through Art of Work, and it is on the day 12 because it's a 30 days planner. So 30 days practices, and it says, have faith in yourself and God. So we must have a faith in ourselves before we can have a faith in God. And why? It says one can conceive whatever he believes. Beautifully said by Napoleon. So you should focus on your work, on your efforts, and then leave the rest to God. It also says that if we are doubtful of ourselves, then doubts lead to confusion, and confusion leads to wrongdoings. And again, it says beautifully in Bhagavad Gita, in chapter 4, verse 40, a man who is ignorant, irrational, and has no faith, who is doubtful and is possessed by doubts, goes to destruction. Which means, if we don't have faith and we are always thinking about doubting and causing more stress for ourselves, we are going to get sick and develop headaches, insomnia, weaken our immune system, develop heart problems, heartburns, and our attitude becomes very negative. So if you look at the fear leads to frustration, negative emotions, anger, resentment. So in order to raise ourselves from fear, have a faith. So fear to fearlessness via faith. So have a faith in yourself and have a faith in Almighty. So it says, for the doubting soul, there is neither this world nor the world beyond, nor any happiness. In other words, if we have a fear, we cannot be happy. We cannot be in peace. So we have to raise ourselves from fear. Any comments so far? I hope you are all enjoying. And please write some comments if you like. Where are you joining from? I know some of them, you have mentioned you are joining from India. And some of them are from Canada. So just keep writing. And keep sending your hearts and love. So going back to it, that how could I get rid of my fear? So believe in yourself, believe in Almighty, and do your work. And that work is, as I said, accept, be aware of it, accept it. At the same time, make sure you are with the people who are also less fearful, less negative. Otherwise, their negativity will pull you down. And also have a strong body. So do yoga, meditation, pranayama, affirmations. So uplift yourself with these spiritual tools, which is called sadhana. And then always ask a question. If this happens, suppose, 90% of the things which we are fearful of never happens. So always ask a question. Even if it happened, so what? I will learn a lesson from it. And pray to have more courage. So the mantra for today is, I am fearless. And ask a question, make a list of the questions for yourself. Am I fearful? Or make a list of it. What are the concerns? What are the areas you are fearful of? And what can I do about it? Some of the phobias actually have some medical problems also. So if it requires any medical help, please seek medical help, like claustrophobia and many other phobias people have. But the common phobias are like phobia of flying, phobia of falling, phobia of losing the relationship, phobia of losing jobs, money, and nowadays there are many other natural calamities happen. So fear of earthquakes, fear of storms, and depending where you are living in United States, there are many fears of losing your green card, losing your many other local, territorial, regional issues. And they need to be dealt with in real situations. We can't just ignore them. So we must face the situation, which it says that face the fear with courage and rise above it and do something about it. So, are you ready to practice and manifest the fearless and more peace in your life, more faith in your life? Cultivate your birthright here, which is the peace. So let's all sit down very comfortably and close your eyes very gently. Take a deep breath all the way down to your stomach. Inhale, hold it, exhale, inhale, hold it, exhale, inhale, hold it, exhale, now breathe normally, and with every inhalation say smile. So smile in, smile out, smile, 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 and continue to breathe normally. And now with every breath in, say relax, and every breath out, say relax. Relax, 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 relax. And let all the concerns, all the worries, all the fear of the day go out. Focus on your breath. Continue to feel relaxed. Continue to smile. And say, I am fearless. With every breath in, say, I am fearless. You could say it loudly or you could say it silently. I am fearless. I believe in myself. I have faith in myself. I am beautiful soul. I am peaceful soul. I can do it. I have faith in Almighty. God is my companion. The Supreme Power is my companion. I'm never alone. I have divine power within myself. I am courageous. I am aware. I am awake. And feel that your body is filled with faith, freedom energy, that Anandamay Shakti, enriched with fearlessness, which is strengthening our immune system, balancing our blood pressure, dissolving all the negativity and toxins in my body, enriching me with positivity and love and compassion. I am full of self-satisfaction. I am free from all the miseries. I am free from all the pains, all the doubts. I am fearless. I am Abhay. I am Anandam. I am peaceful. And now feel that the fearless energy filled with freedom and courage is expanding from your body, which is enriched. The entire body is enriched with fearless energy. Every organ, every part of the body, every cells in the body, every DNA in the body is enriched with fearless energy, which is expanding from body to very far walls of the house. The entire house is filled with fearless energy. With pure Anandamai divine Shakti. And expanding it throughout the world to every atom, every electron, proton, empty spaces, all the living beings and non-living beings, expanding it to the every soul in the whole universe and enriching with fearless energy. And now bring this pure, fearless energy back to your body and centralize and feel the place where you are sitting. Feel the earth or the chair wherever you are sitting. The connection of the place and your thighs. Feel I am grounded. Mother Earth is taking all the weight from me and taking away all of my fear. Everything is going down. All the fear, anxieties, any doubts are all gone beneath the earth. Feel the freedom and the lightness in your body. And continue to feel it. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Peace for my body. Peace for my mind and peace for the universe. Now rub your hands and put it on your head. Massage your face and your entire body. And continue to massage, rub your hands and massage wherever your body requires. And now make a cup of your hands, put it on your eyes and very gently open your eyes. Namaste. And thank you very much for being a part of cultivating this beautiful energy. And tip for today is that live in the consciousness of faith and believe in yourself. Remind yourself that I believe in myself. So if you have any question, please send me your comments or send me the email satya@pathtoanandam.org, or you can log on to our Path to Anandam website. We have a special page for inner peace to global peace. So please send us your questions, your comments, and also you can post your comments on YouTube. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you'd like to have any of my bestseller books, please feel free to go to Amazon.com. And I will see, tomorrow we have a live program in Santa Cruz at 2 to 4. So if you need any more information, please let me know. I have posted some information on Facebook and I will be reposting it again. So please let me know. But if you like to join me, I would be happy to see you there. I will be presenting the peace dance and peace meditation over there. So hoping to see you there tomorrow. And continue to practice and continue to live in the consciousness of fearlessness. So thank you very much. Love you very much. And see you hopefully tomorrow. If not, I'll see you on Monday. And thank you very much. God bless you. Namaste.